Hi guys, my name is Eddie. Today I'm going to show you guys how to pre-trip the truck. Okay, the first we're going to open the hood. And then make sure you can put your feet over here to open the hood. Okay, the first thing, we're going to check the oil, and we check the oil level. Just I want to mention there's something. There's some drivers, they start the truck and then they check in the oil gauge. That's not the right. You have to first, before you start the truck, you have to do the full inspection, and then you can start the truck, and then the inspects you all the lights and stuff like that. Okay, now the oil is in the good level. Is it good? Make sure there is a click, lock the oil, and this is the oil. If you need the oil, you put the oil in this place. Make sure the lid is closed tight. And the second one, this is the power string. There is a cold and a hot position, and just open it up, take it out, and you can see that the level of the fluid. Over here, you go with the string rod. That one is everybody knows that it is not going to be more than 2 inches. And there's a joint, the universal joint over here. You can touch it, and then you can shake it, and that there is no noise, and that there's no loose. And we come back to the string box over here, and that's the pit arm. It should be tight and secure. You can shake it. And this is the important one. We call the drag link. I hope you know all drivers, they check this one every single day when you start working. This is very important part of your inspection. You have to put your hand over here and shake it to the back and forward. It shouldn't move. If it's moved and if it's loose, do not operate the truck. Book it for garage. And we're coming back over here for the brake. I'm going to push the brake pedal, and you will see that that's the point, the yellow point over here. It should be moved between the 2 points over here. I mean the 2 inches. It shouldn't pass this point. If it's past the point, it's mean your brake is out of adjustment, and you should book for the garage. I'm going to go inside the truck and push the brake, and then you will see that one is moved between the 2 pins. Okay, I'm going to push the brake, and then you will see that the point is moving. It's moved, right? Okay, is it between the 2 points? 2 pins, and then you leave it, is go back to the same place. That's mean the brake is good. And the spring over here, you have to check it every single day. And the U-bolt, all the bolt and the U-bolt should be on the same in the place, and the tight and secure. You should touch it, all the bolt in the bottom, and the shocks. There's no air, like the oil leaking on the shocks. You have to check it. And all the hoses. This is the, you know, you have to check it. It doesn't mean oh, it's over here and then there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to check it, all the bracket, is it tight and secure? And we check this one over here, and we go in the back to other side. And again, the mirror is over here. Is it tight and secure? There's no damage on the mirrors. And the back over here, we have the coolant. And there's a 2 checkpoint over here. That's the cold minimum, and there's a cold max. Always we do the cold max. You don't exceed more than that one. Don't fill it up after this point. And make sure that always the lid is tight and secure. And again, this is for the windshield washer fluid. And is it the full over here? You can see that. If it's empty, ask the dispatch. You can pick it up from the dispatch office. Again, the same thing, the spring over here, all the U-bolt, and then the nuts, everything in the tight and secure. All over here, the hoses, all is in the place. There is nothing damaged on the, you can see over here. And the belt over here, especially, we have a 2 belt. There's alternator belt. There is no crack, nothing on it. And the other one is the fan belt over here. You can see that there is no crack. And the fans over here, all the blades is unsecured, no crack, no damage, no broken blade over here. And we go back again to the back of the truck. And over here, the step should be tight and secure, no loose part. And back to the fuel tank. Always make sure, sometimes the truck gauge doesn't work for the fuel. Just open it up and see there's a fuel on it, and it's enough for your travel time, wherever you want to go. And make sure you tighten it up. And again, after you check in the fuel, there is a belt. The holding the tank is in the place, is not atop the rail, and no damage, no loose, tight and secure. And the back over here, the mud flap over here is in the place, as in the tight and secure. And over here, same thing, we have the 4 shocks over here. You have to check it, the shocks, for not oil leaking. If it's leaking, it means that you have to go to the shop to replace these shocks. And airbag, you have to check the airbag for the crack and the damage. If it's a crack, do not operate the truck. And again, the top plates, you have to see it, no rust and no damage, nothing on it. Is it good to go? And the same thing over here, that we have the spring over here, the same as the front. You have to check it for the U-bolt and all the nuts. And the back over here, the mud flap, there's a pin on it. Make sure that the pin is in the place. And is it tight? You know, there's a lock. It's not coming back. Like all of them is in the good shape. Again, there's another airbag over here, 2 of them. Make sure the same thing. There is no crack. Look at the bottom. No crack, no damage on the airbag. This is very important to check it. And all the lights over here, we will check it after the pre-trip inspection. We will see all the lights is working. And the license plate is the bracket is tight and secure. And again, back again to the mud flap in the driver's side. Is it good? And airbag, another airbag over here. Back again, airbag over here. There's a no crack, there's a nothing, all is in the good condition. And the shocks, there's a no leak, is in the good condition. And always, this is the fifth wheel. Just I want to mention this something, that sometimes, you know, we pick up the container and the container is too close to the to your truck, and the frame of the container is going to touch your frame over here and it damage the frame. What we do, look at your fifth wheel. If your fifth wheel is in the front, move it to the back, and then you have the enough space with the chassis. Again, over here, the mud flap is in the good condition. Driver side fuel tank. You have the efficient fuel on in the tank. Make sure the lid is tight and secure. And the step, all the secure. And the catwalk. This is the catwalk. That's why you're walking on it. You have to make sure none of the bolt is loose. It's tight and secure. And this is the wrong place. You know, you put the air line and behind your backup light. You should check it, all of them, for there is no crack on the emergency line and the cord line and the service line. I mentioned so many times to the driver, when you finish, please, you place it in there's a bracket over here for the glad hand, and it's not going to be damaged. This is you have to do every single day. When you're done with your work, place, put in the back in the bracket and check all the spring, all the secure, tight and secure, and the light and the handle over here. Okay, and then this is some driver, when you start the pre-trip inspection for the tire, they kick in the tire with the shoe, with the safety shoe. This one doesn't work with the shoes. You can use hammer and to check all the nuts. Is it tight and secure? And especially this is the hub. Look for the leaking. There is no leaking. And again, check the tire for the front one. Again, you have to check all the nuts, the tight and the secure. And sometimes you can see that, you know, when it's raining, you know, the rusty beside the nuts, behind the nuts, is come to the free in the rim, and you can see that should be something wrong with that nuts, should be loose. Again, they check the hub leaking. There's no leaking in the hub. Check your mirror. Is it tight and secure? Again, this is you checking all the nuts. Is it tight and secure? Okay, this is the everyday, the basic pre-trip you're doing every single day. First, this is for your safety and safety for the public, and most of the time, you know, we don't have an accident, no claim for the company, stuff like that. Okay. This is what I want to mention. When you get in the truck, check the 3-point contact. Use it, especially in the winter time. You're coming in and out. Make sure you're using the handle and door handle and step on the step and get in the truck. We're going to start the truck to check all the lights. Make sure is in the gear is in the end position. Just only one time, just turn on the ignition key. Let the computer set up the, you know, the everything, and then restart the truck. Turn on the light. There's something, if you want to check the signal, do not put the 4-way flasher. Do it single by single. Test it the right signal and the left signal. And then you can use the 4-way flasher to make sure all lights is working. Okay, this is the headlight and the signal is working. I'm going to put the signal to, and the right signal is working. The signal at the door, that one is working too. And the signal, I'm going to turn on the driver's side signal to check if it's working. Okay, this one is working too. I'm going to put the 4-way flasher. Okay. That's what you're seeing, all the 4-way flashes work. And the side door, that one is working too. Okay, I'm going to show you the high beam is working. Okay, after that, check the license plate sticker. It's a valid. It's 21 August. I mean, end of the August, you have to replace your sticker. And important one, you have to check it. The annual safety stickers is the valid too. It's 21 February, mean they inspect the truck for the annual inspection on 2021 February. It's good to go until the next year, 2022 February. Make sure everything is good. And I said it before, to make sure you know you use using the 3-point contact, and the fire extinguisher is in the place, tight and secure. We're going to start the truck. Just only one time, just turn the ignition key and let the computer set up. You can hear that. And then start the truck. Over here, you can check for all gauges, the fuel, and the depth, and the temperature, and the air. And sometimes, you know, some drivers complain in the check engine and the ABS, everything shows on the dash. Most of the time, you know, that's why I mentioned the driver, they get in the car, and they just turn it on the ignition, same as a small car. That's wrong. You have to turn one and let the computer set up, and then you will see that all those lights, they disappear from your dashboard. Okay, there's something I see in the other truck. I have to mention this one too. There's a warning, Retorquing notice. Please check the kilometers on the label over here. After the 160 kilometers, you have to take it to the shop to retorque the tires. Please do not remove it before you take it to the shop. Leave it on it, and do not exceed the kilometers more than 160 kilometers. Before that, please take it to the shop and retorque the truck. And make sure when you're done, you take the key. Again, you're using the 3-point contact and get out the truck. And then make sure you lock the truck and take the key and you pass it to your dispatch when you finish. Okay guys, I hope this video is useful for you. Please do it step by step, your inspection, pre-trip inspection every single day. That's the only thing that's the safe for you and for the people they drive in the road. Thank you. Have a nice day.